Where's it going now? There, everybody, this is Jordan Jones on the new Super Mario Bros. Wii tutorial. Let's learn how you beat 100%ly World 1-4 and how to get all the star points. Let's learn how you do it. Okay, so this is actually the easiest water level I've played in any Mario game, hands down. And it's actually one of the easiest levels in this game, too. It's the easiest underwater level I've ever played in the game. It's very simple. I'll show you what to do. You have the ice flower. It'll make it pretty simple because you can freeze this cheap and get them out of your way easily. Just like that. Okay. When you get right here, just go to the bottom of the screen. Make sure Mario's right there. Make sure you don't go anywhere lower than the bottom of the TV screen. It's very simple to do. Make sure Mario's doesn't go anywhere lower than the bottom of the TV screen. Just make sure about that. Or there's another path you can do too. That's all you have to do. Very simple to do in this level. Okay, so once you get right here, here's all you have to do. Freeze the sea urchin. Okay, so this cheap right here, you don't even have to freeze him. So you can freeze him if you want to, but it's actually not that much safer. It's actually just about as easy if you can just do this. Just flick your Wiimote for an extra boost, jump over him, very simple to do. Or you can freeze him if you want to, like I said. And the second star coin, I'll show you where it's at. Here's how you get the second star coin. It's between these two pipes right here. It's a little bit different how you swim up through here if you want to swim up through here versus in the other new Super Mario Bros. Games. So it's a little more difficult to swim up through there than it is in other games, so I couldn't make it right there. And that's okay. If you're having too much trouble with that, because that's the timing's difficult to learn, you can just freeze the sea urchin right here. See the sea urchin right here? Just freeze him. Messed up. That's okay. That's okay. So just freeze the sea urchin, jump on him. Jump. Ah, I didn't make it. And then you could try it right here. You could try it. Swim up through here. And sometimes you'll make it. It just seems like the window's smaller to be able to make it. I messed up on getting that star coin. If you mess up at that, you can just start over and then get the other way. Here's the way I would use it most often. Okay, so let's go with first star coin again. Okay, so here's another path I want to show you. If you're having too much trouble going to the bottom path and you're afraid Mario's going to die in the level, excuse me, here's a much easier path you can go, which is actually, in my opinion, easier. So once you get to this section, just freeze this cheap right here with the ice flower. Use him as a platform and jump up here. And then go this way. And there you go. You bypassed it. That's the bypass route. Once again, freeze the sea urchin here to get him out of your way. Very simple to do. When you get right here, there's all kinds of fun things we can do. You don't have to have the ice flower to get that, but I just want to show you another way you can get it. So right here, you have to make sure you freeze the sea urchin. And then you have to get up here and then run across, and it makes it a little bit easier to get the star coin if you do that. There's another way you can do it. If you freeze one of the cheaps right here, you can stand up here and you'll get it easily. Like that. It's pretty simple to do once you know how to do it. But the even easier way is just use the sea urchin to go across the top. You could try it swimming up through here. You could try it like this. And sometimes you'll make it up in there. It just seems like the window's smaller to make it up in there. It just seems difficult to do, but here's this last star coin. Okay, so very important. You have to have the ice flower to get this last star coin. Make sure you line the sea urchin up with a pipe and freeze him so it's blocking the currency so you can get it easily. Very simple to do. And then here's your path out. You could either go out like this, but if you're having too much trouble going out like this, here's a much easier route you can do. Just go inside this warp pipe right here. Go inside the warp pipe right here. And then you can get some 1-ups there, but we're not going to go for those 1-ups. Then you can go inside this red pipe right here. Then you'll come out of this red pipe right here. Very simple. So all you have to do with this level, very simple to do. And the rest of the levels just like this. That's all I have to say. Let's go over the whole level again without pausing so you can see what it's like when we beat it all the way through 100%. So all we're doing is just using our ice flower for most of the things in the level. We don't have to use it to get the first or second Stark one, but the second Stark one I do recommend you have it just because it's a little bit difficult to get without it, because see, I couldn't make it right there hardly. I've been able to do it before sometimes, but it's pretty difficult if you don't know what you're doing. So we're just gonna use this easy route because it's just more fun to do the easy route. And then I ended up right here, but that's okay. That's okay. Not a big deal at all. So just freeze the cheap. It's very simple to do right there. Okay, so right here you freeze the urchin. It's very simple. Okay, so here's this part. Just like that, jump over the cheap. You don't need the ice flower at all to get that. And we're gonna get ready to freeze this urchin right here. And then we're gonna... I messed up. If you lose your power up, not a big deal. You have another one here. So you want to freeze him, then you want to time it just right. And that's how you get your second Stark one. It's very simple to do. Then right here, you just line the sea urchin with that pipe. And get it like this. You can get out of here just by trying to avoid the sea urchin, or you can use the other way, go inside the pipe. Go inside the pipe does take a little bit longer, but it's extremely safe. And then we're done with the level. That's all we have to do. Very simple. Very simple level to play. Very simple Stark ones to get, but the second one, the harder thing about it is if you try to swim up through there, sometimes you get it. You could try it if you want to. Sometimes you will get it, but it just seems like the window is much smaller to try to get that way. That's what I do with this level. If you have any questions about this level, if you have any questions about World 1-4, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll gladly answer them for you to the best of my ability, and we'll be moving on to 1-5 next time. Okay, everybody, that was it. That was helpful and have a good one.